Welcome to the Field Tech Academy video blog. I'm driving, so I won't be able to look at the screen. I got a question from a viewer the other day that I thought was really interesting and might help some of you who are looking at getting into the IT field tech industry. He went through and explained all of his experience and all of his certifications, and his question was, can I, as a help desk technician, transition to doing field tech work? In my experience in hiring technicians and my experience doing field tech work, I've had a very difficult time getting people with help desk experience only to succeed in the field. Being a help desk technician versus being a field tech is pretty much polar opposite ends of the spectrum. In the help desk world, you're dealing with software tools and you're programming equipment and you're probably helping a field tech or an end user install equipment, configure equipment, troubleshoot equipment. As a field tech, you're more of a physical, almost a handyman, if you will. It's what we call smart hands. Your job is to do the physical things on site, and that is going to be running cable from point A to point B. That is going to be taking network equipment and installing it into a rack. Then finding whatever internet circuit there is, whether that's AT&T fiber, Cox cable, or whatever brands are in your market, and then extending or connecting that modem to the new equipment that you just installed. All the configuration, all the software side is handled by the help desk techs of the client. So if you're transitioning from being a help desk tech to a field tech, you're going to find that you're not allowed to touch the configuration. So all your certifications and all your experience doing configurations, it's great and it might help you understand what's happening, but you're very rarely going to actually be able to use that knowledge in the field, because the clients are typically going to send out equipment that is pre-configured by their help desk, and once it gets to site, all that needs to happen is it needs to get racked up, plugged in, and at most you might connect a laptop and give, again, the remote help desk guy a remote connection to the equipment, and he's going to finish configuring it for the site. So does that mean that a help desk technician cannot transition to the field? No, they can, but you're going to have the right expectations and the understanding that you're switching to a very physical style job. You're going to have to learn how to handle physical tools, physically terminate cable, physically pull cable, how to fish walls. In my experience, a lot of the help desk guys that I've encountered are not real hands-on kind of guys. If you are that kind of person, you like to tinker on your car, you like to fix things around the house, and you already have that kind of handyman mindset, then the field is the place for you, because you do a lot of that real-time problem solving, figuring things out in this industry. There's a lot of really simple jobs, the rack and stack equipment jobs, super simple. Throw stuff in a rack, connect it to an internet circuit, work with tech support, you're done. Love those jobs. But there's a lot of jobs where you just have to hard trace cables, tone and trace things, dig through 66 blocks or patch panels, and really going to push you to the core of figuring out what a physical problem is. That's a lot different than figuring out what a software problem is. So problem solving skills do translate on both sides. You're just problem solving different things. The simple answer is yes, a help desk tech can transition to being a field tech. You just have to be aware of the differences and be prepared to learn a lot, be more physical, get dirty, sweat a lot. It's not always a joyride out there in the field. I did answer the question in the YouTube comments, but hopefully whoever asked that question will see this video and kind of see my more detailed explanation. If you got value out of this, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, let's get you out in the field making money. I'll see you in the next video.